Hi, guys, and welcome to the Kai's Corner podcast. I am your host, Kai Bologna, and I am so grateful to have you here today. I don't know how you guys feel, but honestly, I'm at the point where I feel extremely fed up with this hustle culture we live in. I think my entire life, have been fed this idea that if we just work hard enough and if we just do these things, then we'll get there. And it's I come from a position where I come from a more middle class family, and my father has been a laborer my whole life and doing very physical labor, and he's always been I'll never retire, I'll never retire. And it's just I don't know. I'm working to be different. I want to be different. I want to be better. And I think that's how most of us are, is we're all just trying and working to be better and to be different than our parents. And it's lately I just feel exhausted and I just feel so tired. I do this thing where I'm just go, go, go. And A, I think that's how I was raised. B, I think I have all these things that I'm trying to achieve, and it almost just feels like there is never enough time in the day to achieve it all, which is just so tiring. And I just feel like I'm always so close, but I'm never there. And I think I really need to start slowing down. And I think I really need to start taking enjoyment in the little things. I did a procrastination episode maybe a month ago now, and it was around a similar basis of really stopping and smelling the roses and allowing myself to take my time. And it's when it comes to my day job and my work, it's I feel like I'm just always running and running and rushing. And it's even with YouTube and the podcast, I spend at least 25 hours on this every week, outside of my 40-hour job. And it's that's a choice, right? Because I do love this, and this makes me really, really happy. And I struggle in my own way, but this is something that I don't want to give up, because it's even if this doesn't go anywhere, it means something to me, and that's what's important. And it's even if this is just a space for me to get out my thoughts and my feelings, it's I know that what I say resonates with somebody. And I don't know how you guys feel today, but my day has been crazy. It started off really strong. I worked a 10-hour day yesterday, and then I got 10 hours of sleep, and then I woke up, and then I worked out for 40 minutes, and then I was making pancakes, and my pancakes were making me late, and then I had to get in the shower real quick, and then I started getting ready, and then as I was getting ready, one of my septum balls in my nose ring came out, and it's a newer piercing for me, so I didn't really know how to put it back in, but I kind of did, and it took me 40 minutes to get it back in, and then I was late, and then I was rushing around, and then I got to work, and we were really, really busy, and then we stopped being busy, but I had all these things I had to get done. It was just one thing after another, and at the time of filming this, it's 10:30 p.m., and I have to be to work at 9 in the morning, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's cool, but it's just I don't know. Maybe it's me, and maybe I just need a better system, and maybe I have some things that I can put in place so that these things don't continue to happen. I guess I just don't know what that system is, and I guess I just don't know what that looks like right now. But I can tell you that actually my therapist said this, and I really like this, and we were talking about how I was sometimes I feel I'm the only capable person in my life. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in a negative connotation. I think that's just sometimes how I feel, and it's not always a positive emotion towards others, but it is the truth in how I feel. And she was you are a star. She was like, you are absolutely a star, and stars burn out the fastest. And I was like, oh, like, it's just nice because, like, I get the recognition of, like, yeah, I, like, do feel like I'm different. And, like, I do feel like I'm special in my own way. And I think, like, that's how most of us do feel. And it's like, most of us are different. Most of us are special in our own way. And, like, that's why people are so incredible and amazing. And it's just like, I just don't know how to change, I guess. And like, I feel like usually when I do podcast episodes, I sit here and I'm like, and this is how I'm going to change, and this is how I'm going to get better. And like, I don't know. I don't have an answer for this, but I do know that what I am doing isn't working anymore. And like, I'm not saying I'm going to work less and I'm going to give up like YouTube and the podcast because like, I can't commit to those things. And like, working out is like a newer thing in my life, but it like makes me feel so good. And it's just like, I guess maybe I come up with a new routine and things look different or things feel different, but like, I don't know. And like, honestly, I feel really good in that answer. And I know that also feels like such a foreign concept because I think for so long I'm just like searching and searching and searching. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm 22 years old. I am allowed to be tired and I don't have all the answers. I think for so long I just like was like, oh, I'm lazy if I'm tired, or I was just like, if I don't do this, this, and this, I shouldn't be allowed to have X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, I get it and I understand where I'm coming from. But I think when we're doing all of these things and we're really just trying our best, it's like, I think that's all we can do. And like, I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself each and every day for showing up. And like, that is step one. That is step one for me. And I guess now that I'm showing up and now that I'm like taking my place here, it's like, how do I almost step back and just like pivot a little bit? And like, that doesn't have to be this big, bad thing. It's just like, I just need something different. Or like, I just need to slow down a little bit. Or like, maybe I just need to enjoy the like slower moments in a more interpersonal way where I feel a lot more connected to them. Again, I don't have these answers. I don't really expect an answer for them. I'm more so just like putting my thoughts out to you guys and into the universe and saying, hey, this is how I feel. And like, I think this podcast for me is so important because like, I really do just speak from a place of how I feel. And all of my episodes are so emotional based, especially like in my current life and like where I truly am. And like, I am so grateful to sit here every week and share this journey with you. You know, like we are all human and we are all just trying our best. And like, I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me for being able to say, wow, I'm really tired and I'd like for something to change. Because I know the person I was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe even last year, wasn't able to do that. And, you know, I'm not lazy. And like, I try really hard and I'm almost a chronic workaholic. And, you know, it's something I like to reel in my own way. But like, also, I always want to keep expanding and keep growing. And like, I don't know what that looks for me. A lot of my answers today have been, I don't know. And, you know, it's okay. It is what it is because maybe one day I will have the answer. Maybe I will. Or maybe I won't. And that's okay. I think we also just put all this pressure on ourselves, whether that's as a society or as individuals, to like have all the answers and know all these things and like do all these things. And it's like, I get it. I get it. I want to be able to achieve all these things. I want to be able to do it all, but I can't. And if anything, it takes a team, it takes a village. And like, that's why it's so important for me to build this community within like each other and within the internet. It's like, life is short, guys. It's like, let's just support each other and like, let's be kind and let's be like, I don't know, good people. Like, I know that seems like such a basic thing, but it's like, I truly believe a little human decency goes a long way. And like, I am just so excited and I'm so proud of myself. And like, I can't wait to see what the future holds. And I can't wait to see what the future of like our channel holds and like where the podcast is going. I know at some point soon I'd really like to do like other people, but like we'll see. We'll see what's happening. I don't really want to commit to too much because like again, working too much and trying to reel it in and trying to find a balance. As the older I get, I realize that life is just all about balance. And balance is hard. Girl, I'm trying my best, and we maybe are going to get there. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for coming to today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.